A pleasant good morning to everyone, to my group mates, and most especially to our beloved instructor that no other than Miss Winchell Ordinario. Good morning, ma'am. Well, today we will going to discuss about air pollution. But before we go through knowing about the sources, effects, or the results of air pollution, is we able to know first what is air pollution. Okay, let's start. Air pollution. Take a look at this picture. This picture shows that the air pollution is commonly coming from the factories, road transports, or any kind of activities that can produce chemical substances, harmful materials or gases that can damage our health, not only on the human and animals, but in the environment as well. What is air pollution? Air pollution is contamination of the indoor or outdoor environment by any chemical, physical, or biological agent that modifies the natural characteristic of the atmosphere. When we say indoor or outdoor air pollution, it is usually happens inside and outside of the area or in the workplace, building, or in our home. Is a mixture of solid particles and gases in the air, car emissions, chemicals from factories, dust, pollen, and mold spores may be suspended as particles. Ozone is a gas and a major part of air pollution in the cities, and ozone it is a pale blue gas with a distinctively pungent smell, and ozone affects life on Earth. It's either in a good or in a bad way. It is also refers to the release of pollutants into the air, which this one it is belongs to the results of air pollution. Where does air pollution come from and their main sources? Well, most air pollution, harmful gases and particles in the air affecting national parks is created outside park boundaries. Most air pollution comes from energy use and productions, like in the factories, industry. In towns and cities, the main source of air pollution is road transport, like in the vehicle or any kind of mobile sources. And the number one source of outdoor air pollution is the burning fossil fuels, primarily by motor vehicles. But in the indoor air pollution is the burning solid fuels, such as charcoal or or coal for cooking and heating in households. Sources of air pollution. There are four main types of air pollution sources. The first one is the mobile sources, which are major contributors to air pollution because they emit smog forming pollutants such as nitrogen oxides and hydrocarbons emitted by the cars, buses, planes, trucks, and trains. The second one is stationary sources, which emits air pollutant, including such as power plants, oil refineries, industrial facilities, and factories. And the third one is area sources, are sources of pollution which emit a substance or radiation from a specified area, such as agricultural areas, cities, and wood-burning fireplace. And the last one is the natural sources. Other natural sources are released during catastrophes and emit a series of gases such as wind, blown burst dust, wildfires, and volcanoes. Here is my example for air pollutant sources. We see the natural, mobile, and stationary sources, and also the release of air pollutants. And then I also have here some example of mobile sources, where the emissions of cars in the planes, where the smog are forming pollutants. And for the stationary sources is the power plants. And for the example of area sources, is agricultural activities where using fertilizer is one of the chemical or substances that can give a lot of bad impacts into the environment. And for example of natural sources are the wildfires, natural volcanoes, and wind-blown burst dust. And for the summary about air pollution, a major sources of air pollution results from the burning of fossil fuels. Vehicle and factory emissions are common sources of this type of air pollution. The burning of fossil fuels contributes to the formation of smog, a dense layer of particulate matter that hangs like a cloud over many major cities and industrial zones. And that's all for my reporting. And we will proceed to the causes of air pollution and will be discussed and report by Miss Jennifer Alipaspas. That's all. Thank you.
Hello, good day everyone. My name is Jennifer Alipaspas. Today I will discuss about causes of air pollution. We all know what was the causes of air pollution, and causes of air pollution have had 10 main causes. These are: first, the burning of fossil fuels. The burning of fossil fuels, most of the air pollution takes place due to the burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, gasoline to produce energy for electricity or transportation. The release of carbon monoxide in high level indicates how much fossil fuels is burned. This is also emits other toxic pollutants in the air. Next is industrial emission. Industrial activities emit several pollutants in the air that affects the air quality more than we can even imagine. Particulate matter 2.5 and 10 nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and carbon monoxide are key pollutants that are emitted from industries that use coal and wood as their primary energy source for production of their goods. Next is indoor air pollution. Indoor air pollution, use of toxic products, also called as volatile organic compounds or VOCs, inadequate ventilation, uneven temperature, and humidity level can cause indoor air pollution. Whether you are in office, school, or at your comfortable home, use air pollution can take place due to the ignorant factors. For instances, smoking tobacco inside a room or leaving mold infected wall untreated. Fourth is wildfires. What is wildfires? Wildfires. Climate change is not just increasing wildfires but also spiking air pollution. Burning stubble and farm residue is also a major contribution to wildfires. It causes increased PM2.5 in the air, which collides with other harmful substances like chemical gas and falling, creating smog. Fifth is microbial decaying process. Microbial decaying process is manufacturing, chemicals, and textiles industries release a large number of carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, chemicals, and organic compounds which are contaminate our environment. Bacteria and fungi play a fundamental role in the biogeochemical cycles in nature. They are the key indicators of abnormal environmental conditions. Next is transportation. What is transportation? Transportation is there is no denying that vehicle pollution is the major contributor to air pollution, especially in urban cities. When the car burns gasoline, it emits pollutants in the air, which is as harmful as smoking 10 cigarettes a day. Your vehicle emits carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, nitrogen oxide, and particulate matter. Next is open burning of garbage waste. What is open burning of garbage waste? Open burning of garbage is much more harmful to your health and the environment than one may think. Exposure to open or garbage waste can pose serious health risks including cancer, liver issues, impairment of immune system, reproductive function, can also affect the developing nervous system. Construction and demolition. What is construction and demolition? Construction and demolition during Clean Air Act movement, the Central Pollution Control Board or CPCB, the highest number of air pollution complaints in the Delhi NCR due to the construction, pollution, and demolition activities. With the rise of population in the city, construction and demolition is a part of the national capital. Second to the last is agricultural activities. Agricultural activities have had a serious impact on the decreasing air quality. To begin with, pesticides and fertilizer are main source to contaminate the surrounding air. Nowadays, pesticide and fertilizer are mixed with new invasive species which are not found in nature for quick growth of the crops and vegetation. The last one is use of chemical and synthetic products. What is synthetic products and chemical products? Talking about air pollution, we always considered outdoor air pollution dangerous for our lives but never talk about indoor air pollution. Household products cause indoor air pollution which is 10 times harmful than other air pollution. Volatile compound or box found in paints, cleaners, and personal care products such as perfumes and deodorant are a reason for common health issues. And that's all. Thank you.
Hi, it's a pleasant day. I'm Nurhatsna Alatiet and this is my report and it's all about the result or effects of air pollution on the human's health, animals, and environment. Air pollution consists of chemicals or particles in the air na kung saan nakapinsala sa ating kalusugan ng mga tao, animals, at plants. Ito rin ay nakadamage din ng buildings. Ang air pollution is karaniwang nagmumula sa malalaking city or sa masikip na lugar. Doon nga nagsisimula ang air pollution. Pwede naman natin ma-prevent ang air pollution sa pamamagitan ng mountains or tall buildings na kung saan yung air pollution impact ay hindi direct sa atin. Merong epekto ito sa tao, merong short-term effects at merong long-term effects. Ang short-term effects naman is, ito lang yung panandalian, tulad ng sakit at discomfort. Yung sakit is, yung sa short-term effects niya naman, sa kalusugan natin mga tao is, yung panghina ng katawan, yung low blood pressure, yung pananakit ng mga muscles, at pananikip ng dibdib. Yun yung masakit yung ulo, yung pamumutla, nausea, yung irritation sa nose, throat, eyes, or skin, yun is cause na ng air pollution sa ating kalusugan na tao, sa ating katawan. Yung long term naman is pangmatagalan. Ito na yung nag-lead ng person's death. Ito yung pangmatagalang health effects ng air pollution sa ating katawan, tulad ng sa ating kalusugan, tulad ng heart disease, lung cancer, and respiratory disease. Ang air pollution is meron ding cause sa ating pangmatagalang damage sa people, sa ating mga tao, tulad ng nerves, brain, kidneys, liver, at ibang part ng organs. Ang scientists suspect nila ang air pollutant caused birth defects. All over the world, 2.5 million people die each year. Kada taon, 2.5 million people na namamatay dahil nga sa epekto ng outdoors at indoor air pollution. So kapag naranasan nyo na yung mga ganong sakit or mga epekto nito sa katawan nating mga tao, big sabihin is cause na siya ng air pollution. And that's all. This is the end of my report. Again, Thank you and God bless.
So good day everyone, my report is all about effects on the animals and environment. So likely people, animals and plants, entire ecosystems can suffer effects from air pollution. Haze like smog is a visible type of air pollution that obscures shapes and colors. Hazy air pollution can even muffle sounds. And air pollution particles eventually fall back to earth. Air pollution can directly contaminate the surface of bodies of water and soil. This can kill crops or reduce their yield. It can kill young trees and other plants. So, effect on the animals environment. Sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide particles in the air can create acid rain, then they mix with water and oxygen in the atmosphere. These air pollutants come mostly from coal fire, power plants and motor vehicles. When acid rain falls to earth, it damages plants by changing soil composition, decrease water quality in rivers, lakes and streams, damages crops and can cause buildings and monuments to decay.
Amir, and my report today about how to control the damage caused by air pollution. Control the damage caused by air pollution, the rate with which the air pollution increasing in the country. Immediate action has become as absolute necessity. Not only does it affect human lives but also cause havoc in nature. Nelson Mandela once expressed his concern about the air pollution and particularly its effect on human lives. Said everyone has right to environment that is not harmful to their health or well-being and to have the environment protected for the benefit of present future generation. Number 1, conserve the energy in this first step towards a better future with clean air to breathe. Number 2, understanding the concept and imbibing the habit of reducing, reuse and recycle in crucial. Number 3, use public transport whenever it is feasible to save fuel and reduce vehicle.
Good day everyone. My name is Maykilin Akip and my report is about the prevention of air pollution. Every one of us can prevent the air pollution in the world and we can help to protect our health. But before we go in prevention of air pollution, let us know first why we need to prevent air pollution. Well, as we all know, air pollution is all around us. It's either indoors, outdoors, in cities, and in the countryside. It affects us all whether we realize it or not because we breathe air every day. Preventing air pollution is very important, both for the health of humans and animals, and also to the environment. Having poor quality has harmful effects on human health, particularly our respiratory and cardiovascular systems. It also damages plants and buildings, and lastly can also kill animals. There are 10 best ways to reduce air pollution. First is using public transports. Using public transport is a short way of contributing to less air pollution because it provides less gas and energy, in addition to less release of fuels and gas, and also can help in saving money. Second is turn off the lights when not in use. It's because the energy that lights take also contribute to air pollution. That's why we need to turn off our lights if we don't use it. And also in that way, we can help to save our environment. Third is reduce, reuse, and recycle. This activity, the reduce, reuse, and recycle, is not only for conserved resources, but also it can help for air pollution by reducing pollution emissions. It's because the recycled products also take less power to make other products. Fourth is no to plastic bags. Instead using plastic bags, it's more good to use paper bags because the use of plastic products is very harmful to the environment because it's take a very long time to decompose than the paper bags that decompose easily and are recyclable. Fifth is reduction of forest fires and smoking. We as a people get to use or it become our habit to collect our garbage and burn it in fire. That's become the biggest factor for causing air pollution. Moreover, smoking also causes air pollution and causes the air quality to worsen that damage our health. Number 6 is use of fans instead of air conditioner. Air conditioners can also add to air pollution. It takes a lot of energy and emits a lot of heat, which is bad for the environment. That's why, instead of air conditioner, it's better to use fans that only take less of power and energy. Number 7, use filters for chimneys. The gas that is emitted from fireplace in homes and factories are extremely dangerous for air pollution and also harms the air quality severely. That's why they need to use filters to lessen or reduce the effect of harmful gases absorbing in the air. Number 8 is avoid usage of crackers. The use of crackers during festivals and weddings is one of the biggest contributors to air pollution, leading to a layer of smog which is extremely harmful for health. That's why we should practice of no crackers, or if you really want to use crackers, find a less harmful crackers. Number 9 is avoid using of products with chemicals. I know that every one of us have a products with chemicals in our house. Those smell strongly like paints or perfumes should be used less or used outside the house. And there can also be an alternative products that we can use with low chemical content and organic properties. And last is implement afforestation. It's the very important. We need to plant and grow as many trees as possible because trees helps clean the air. Planting trees give a lot of benefits to the environment and it also helps the release of oxygen. Before I say goodbye, I just want that every one of us to remember that it is better and more viable to prevent pollution by educating individuals than controlling pollution because air pollution was came from human activities. That's why we need to encourage all individuals to modify their lifestyle and living habits. It's the end of our report entitled Air Pollution. I hope every one of you enjoyed and learned something from our topic. And also thank you for listening. That's all, guys.